Good evening, y'all. Good evening, y'all. It's Uncle Jack. I'm here with my boy Josh. Welcome to Southern Discomfort, Crime and Punishment. What's going on, Josh, man? How you been, man? It's been a little minute.
Let's go, bro. You already know, maintaining.
See, Josh is just like me, man. We from up top. What's going on, Josh? And we decided to just switch it up and see what it's like down here. And yeah, you get the idea, it's nice, it's quiet, and it's this and that. And some of that may be true. But when it's all quiet, it ain't all good all the time. You know
Right.
what I mean? You got any experiences down here, Josh?
But down here, down south,
Yes, sir.
man,
Don't
which
matter where.
yeah, it really,
Anywhere.
that's a fact. Like it really don't matter where you could deal with the racism up north, or you could deal with it down south. Um, what you call
Yes,
it
sir.
down here. It's most definitely racist. For the fact that if you could just simply look at the workforce, you know what I mean. And my job, for example, what you call it, all the white people in the higher places, you know what I mean, and
Right.
like what you call it, like minority is in the lower working in lower labor jobs, you know. So what you call it, yeah, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. They
Yeah,
just
yes, sir.
more secretive with it now. Like they're more discreet.
Yeah, it's definitely out here. I'm in Georgia myself. I haven't had too many. CeeLo, what's going on, brother? Appreciate you joining. Doc, what's good, bro? But I probably had a few, but I guess it wasn't. They weren't blatant. But it was one time a woman stepped out of her car and she dropped some paper or papers or whatever it was, and I'm sitting there like, this is the library. I never known anyone to beg or to bother people or hassle people for money at a library.
Right.
So I'm sitting there, miss, you dropped something, miss, and so bad I had wished it was $100 bill.
Right.
So bad, like, why couldn't it be something of value? Because then after she probably out the periphery, you see me going to pick it up. It's over, ma'am. It's over.
Right.
I already called you. You wanted to ignore me. You dropped your change. Here you go. But
Right.
it's definitely out here. And be careful. I mean, it's everywhere, basically. It can be in your own block. But
Right.
out here it's different. Like now, all of a sudden, I don't know if you've been hearing about it. More people are hanging it up, literally hanging
Right.
it up. Like,
Right.
when did that start happening? People going to being found in parks. The twin boys, who all of a sudden, like, the twin boys in Georgia.
Right.
It's just like the young lady. She got found, dangling from. You know what I mean? I'm trying to not say too much, but say enough to where people understand. It's
Right.
looking like the 1800s. Again, they trying to make it the 60s. You can go to the 60s if you want.
Right.
Branches and rope, stuff like that being used. And yeah, it can be dangerous down here. Miss Brinson, what's going on? Good evening. Glad you could join us. Welcome to Horse Park, Georgia. It's definitely dangerous down here.
Yeah.
And you can't get left. It's a lot of backwoods, it's woody areas, period.
Right.
And
I mean, in some places it's still sundown towns.
yes, the
You
sun
know,
down. So that means if you ain't you better get home before the sun is down, literally.
facts. Facts.
Just get home. If you are not of a certain persuasion, you are not supposed to be outside after a certain time. And they mean that.
Right. Yeah. It's getting
And
it's getting crazy, and especially since what you call, I seen it start to like really come back out into the light because it's always been, it's always been out there. But
right.
ever since that dude, that one streamer, Chud the Builder,
Yeah, Chad the Builder. Yeah.
ever since him, like everybody felt like they have the guts now to start coming out and being out in the open with it now.
You facts. Annette June was good. Appreciate y'all for coming through. But yeah, you like you said, Chud the Builder is trying to. I mean, before him though, it was before him. You had people. Well, he was a part of it too, but
Right.
you had the people bringing up the term "chimping out," and it's almost like. Well, it depends on which where you come. See, me, I've never had a problem with anyone of any ethnicity,
Right.
and you try to understand where people are coming from, and you have people like back in the day. I'm gonna sit here and keep it 100. You had the men of color bullying the men without color. It did happen,
Right.
but as the time goes, that seemed like it kind of died down,
Right.
and then the people with no color, started doing something that was very smart. They started learning MMA, bro. They started working out, taking MMA. So now you sitting there thinking you got a corny white boy in front of you,
Right.
and he about to whoop you. He about to whoop on you.
Right.
He about to whoop on you right now. You don't even know you about to get whooped on right now. You might get something broken on you.
Right.
But beyond that, I'm gonna start the show. Get into the topics that I did have in hand.
Okay.
Did you hear about the woman in Tennessee? Is alleged. I don't know if the story is for real or if it's not, but allegedly there's a woman in Tennessee, and she caught a 20-year-old man under the bed of her 13-year-old daughter,
No,
and she let him leave the house. She kicked him out, whatever, screaming and yelling at him, allegedly.
right.
And then allegedly she put one in the back of his top. He put one in his top.
Yeah.
And he was 20 years old. The daughter is 13.
Right.
So I don't know if you heard about that one.
No, I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear about that. But I feel like due to circumstances, that seems justifiable.
No. Now listen. Now, and I'm not. I just want to say this: where she messed up at, it was justifiable because she caught him under the bed.
Right.
So
Right.
listen to what I'm saying. She caught him under the bed. You got him dead to
She
rights
was
right
young.
there. She's supposed to let him have it right there. She
Right.
let him get dressed and leave the house, and then
Mm,
executed him
damn.
in the front of her door, basically, or the front of the alleged executed him in front of the, you know what I mean? So it's like, I get what you're saying, but you were supposed to do that to make it justifiable by law. We're not
Right.
talking about what's in here. We're talking
Right.
about by law, because I believe she's going to jail. It's not just, you can't say it's justifiable for the fact that she let him, once you allow time to pass and then you decide to make a move, it is most likely no longer justifiable in that courtroom.
Yes, I mean, especially if he, yeah. Now that I think about it, like, especially since he had his back turned towards her, he was,
Yeah, and
she was
he
in
had
no,
no weapon
she was in no danger,
at
you know.
all,
He was no threat,
at
So
all.
yeah, so
And we're not saying that he is right. We are talking about the law. We are talking about law.
right,
Now, if she would have did him in while he was under that bed as an intruder, she comes off better than letting him get dressed, come from under the bed, get dressed, walk out the door.
right,
That's
right.
too much time that you let pass. You thought about it. Now it's like premeditated. It's like cold-blooded killing now. Now it's a cold-blooded kill.
Yeah,
Because
execution.
it starts off as a crime of passion.
Hmm.
Now it's a cold-blooded kill. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
You're in my daughter's room. You're supposed to let him have it right there. No, I get the pausing at disbelief. I get all of that, the real-time thing. I get it all.
right.
It's not going to stand up in court.
No.
That we going off of. That's why I said not here. Not here. Don't think here. You got to
Yeah,
go up here.
maybe she
Because
paused
if it was a
and in
father,
disbelief.
if it was a father, the father either going to sit there and do what he got to do right then and there, or he going to, beat the hell out of dude
Yeah,
as he kicked him out of his house.
going from under the bed and beat the shit out of him. Yeah,
Yeah. You're
Yeah.
not letting him leave the home. It's like she let him go into the street to make a spectacle now.
yeah,
So now everybody sees what's going on. It's a sad situation if it's allegedly, I'm say that again because
Right.
I'm not sure 100% sure if this is a real story, but I know the young lady was only 13, the young man was only 20, and mom was 36.
Okay.
And the daughter let the boy in. The man didn't break in.
Right.
He was let in.
Yeah, but it still don't. You know what I mean? He was let
Oh
in
no
by
no no no
13-year-old.
dude
Yeah.
no I yeah and dude especially if, and it looked like a young lady, like she looked
Yeah.
like really really young, so
Wow.
I don't think dude even has the, and then 13, it's not like they said 16 or 17 she
Right.
lied, you can throw that in there. Nah bro, that girl is in junior
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
She's in junior high school.
Yeah.
Oh, June
And
has
that's
something to
tough.
say.
That's not fully justified because you let time go pass by and still can't plead insanity because you let the whole thing happen. Honestly,
See,
she
you
could
get,
take hug for honestly. If I was her lawyer, I'd be like, she was in shock. You
I mean,
know?
you could try to make up things, but that
Yeah.
prosecution is
Uh,
they're gonna chew that up
yeah. Yeah. So
because you
how
just let too
did,
much
did
time
she
pass.
did she run to go get the gun, or did she like?
No, he opened the door with it already in hand.
Oh damn! And didn't even use it.
Didn't even use it until he left the house. She came
Yeah.
in, barged in the house. Was her house. She didn't barge in, but she,
Right.
bust in her crib.
Mm-hmm.
Who's in my house? Who's, you know how that part goes. Who's in my house? This is all allegedly now. Who's
Right.
in my house? Who's in my house? And yeah, she found them under the bed, and everything else happened after that.
Damn. That's tough. Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah, it's tough because it's like you feel for the woman, but it's like if you wanted this to go the way it should have gone,
Right.
you were supposed to do it right away.
Go by the
Then you
law.
can go for insanity, shock. You can go for all of that if you'd have did it right away while he was under the bed, or
Right.
even through the mattress.
Yeah.
I was scared. Then your daughter lying, and your daughter's 13 years old, bringing grown men into the home.
Right.
And I mean, I'm not blaming her either because you, as a grown man, you're supposed to, shorty, get out of here before I put my foot in your little tail. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Right. Yeah, it could have been some manipulation there. You know what I mean? Because she's so young minded. She's 13. You know, so he
she's
could have.
13.
Yeah.
And then it's alleged that the mother had threatened her before. I better not catch nobody in my house. And
Mm.
when she comes home, you know what I mean, with that joint in hand, the
Now,
only thing I'm saying is wrong. She should not have let him live the house.
right, I agree with that. But what if she just didn't want to shoot where her daughter was at because he was under her daughter's bed, right?
Yeah.
So she didn't want to shoot to like miss and possibly hit her daughter.
No, but at this point now, if he's hiding, you can just walk up to the bed where the pillow is and just point down.
Right.
Or you can just go under there. Just
Yeah.
go under. I mean, it's ways. And
Yeah.
I'm sure if it happened the way it did when she bust through that door, the daughter jumped up and was no longer in her room and probably tried to slow her mother down.
Right.
So I don't think that daughter would have been in any danger if she would have just went and let off through the mattress.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of all types of defense.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's way. I mean, we
Like,
can sit here and speculate. We can speculate. We
yeah.
can speculate all day, but to be for real, I'm only going off the law. I'm not going off of what happened because he deserved what he got when he was under the bed. Like
Right.
straight up under the bed, let him have it. Bam, it's the last time you'll ever do this again. And then as the cops are coming, now I'm beating the hell out of my daughter for being 13 and a fast ass. And
Right.
basically getting this man
Yeah.
unalived for being in my house. You just
Yeah.
got this man unalived for being in my house because you were fasting. Shout out to the mom. Like I feel for her, but
Before
she just went about it wrong.
she did.
She just went about it the wrong way.
Yeah.
So hopefully, it's an alleged story. So hopefully, but it may be real. It's reported by Fox in Vegas. I don't know how reputable that is.
Right.
So, you can take this with a grain of salt. But
Yeah.
one last time, 20-year-old was unalived by the mother of the home who owned the home or rented whatever. He was found under the bed of her 13-year-old daughter, and she unalived him execution style in front of the home as she let him get dressed, walk out the door, had no weapons, no nothing on him, and she did it wrong.
Yeah,
It was just done so wrong.
She did the right thing at the wrong time.
At the wrong time, because
Yeah.
you had at least 2 minutes. It'd take a minute. You had 90 seconds to think about it while he's getting dressed.
Right.
Because I know he was getting dressed dumb fast. So you got
Right.
about 90 seconds. You sat there and thought about it. And then you sat there and said, you know what? No, it was supposed to be, oh my goodness, you're in my home.
Bam.
Let it go.
Right.
Let it go right there. Right then and there. Right then and there. No waiting. It's like you waited to see who it was or something.
Right.
And it's like, oh, you grown. Now I'm going to let you have it. Like, maybe if it was a 13-year-old boy, 14-year-old boy, it'd have been different.
Yeah. But that's
She probably would have not done anything.
Thought that in the dark. She thought he was like probably thought she was.
Yeah, because he looked like he was small.
In the dark. So then when he got into the light, she's like, "Oh, you got a whole beard? Like the fuck?
You a grown man? Like, oh man. Well, rest in peace to him. And her daughter's gonna need counseling. That's why I didn't want to read the names. I don't know because I don't know how real it is. But yeah, it supposedly happened in Tennessee. So you send your thoughts and best wishes because that's all that's gonna help her right now, as in the mother and the daughter. Because wow, and obviously the point that he's done this before.
I just hope that the judge on that case just tries to be a little lenient. You know what I mean? Like give her some leniency.
Yeah.
Because of the circumstances. You know what I mean? I know the law is the law, but think of why she did it. You know what I mean? Like think of all the scenarios. Like
don't throw the book at her. Basically,
right?
Don't throw the book at her.
Yeah, don't throw her under the jail. Yeah.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, she don't deserve all of that. Like
no.
Wait, he knew he was in the wrong from get. True. He took the risk. True. The teenage girl don't know better. Wrong. The mom was in shock. Possibly. Grabbed her. No, she already had it. She came into the house like Eddie Murphy when he saw his door unlocked in Beverly Hills Cop. Boom. She already had it out. There was nothing like what you're saying right there. That part. Regardless, taking too long, who knew what? All right, that part. Nah, but that girl knows better. You're 13 and she's not stupid. And she, like I said, she's been told, she was warned, she was warned prior to the situation, this alleged situation. She was warned, don't let me catch somebody in my house. And she did it anyway. That's more than knowing what you're doing. That's not caring about the authority that your mother's supposed to have over you.
Right. Yeah.
She knew better. I knew better at 13. Josh knew better at 13. You knew better at 13. June knew better at 13. Everybody watching this show who tuned in knows better at 13.
Right.
At least when it comes to decisions like that. I knew not to touch this when I was 13. You would never have caught me. I knew better.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have caught me doing this at 13. I knew better.
Yeah.
And I for sure wasn't bringing nobody into Miss Eva's house. Are you kidding me?
Oh, no.
No. I knew better.
No.
Mm-mm.
Not happening. No.
She do not get a pass.
Right.
It's her fault that man is gone. That is her fault. All of it. That's why she's going to need therapy. That is all her fault.
Yeah. Because now she lost her mom to this. You know what I mean? Like
she lost her mom.
You know,
for being fast.
and she probably going to the system. You know, like
She's definitely going to the system if she ain't got no family. She only 13.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. Let me close the studio door. But yeah, it's a little, yeah, it's a sad situation. But I'm gonna move on to I know you heard about Carmelo Anthony, not the NBA, not the NBA cat, the
Yeah,
young man.
yeah. What you call it? I heard some stories about it, and then after I didn't know much, but after you told me what the topic was, I went and did a little research on it and stuff, and I'm like really disappointed in that case, honestly.
Well, what do you mean? You want to Can you elaborate?
Basically, like, cause I seen that there was a similar case with the casing, with
Okay, I see where you're going.
right. So
Mhm.
if you put both of their situation together and you try to compare them, you know what I mean? Like, I would look more at Kaysen being more guilty than Carmelo Anthony being guilty. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
Carmelo, it was just it was one that he was jumped. He wasn't. But he was by himself. The person that he stabbed one time and walked away was 6'1". Carmelo Anthony's 5'9". You know what I mean? And he was with his twin brother and four other gentlemen.
Okay. Now I'm because there's some part that you didn't they either didn't say it because it's older now, but the
Hmm.
part that was left out when he was getting jumped. You ever been on a team, a sports team? Because he was on the track. They were on the track team.
Right?
Ever been on a sports team?
Yeah.
All right. So now you'll understand fast. Carmelo took it upon himself to run over and be inside of that sports team's huddle and be in their area where he was not supposed to be. He
Right.
was not. It's like we playing football. Why am I on the other sideline with the other team?
Right.
So something is gonna happen, and
Right.
it's pushing. Usually pushing. You might get snuffed. You might get hit with that, but something is gonna happen to you for
Yeah.
going to that other team side. It's like, what are you trying to be disrespectful? Are you trying to intimidate? Did you
Instigate.
know somebody over here?
Initiate. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how that incident started. And then he pulled and was like, I guess alleged whatever. Allegedly pulled, and whatever is whatever. And
Mhm.
then, because I'm not on his side. I'm sorry. I don't
Right.
think number one, he went to a track meet with a weapon. Number two, you went over to the other team, your opponent's side. Now, if
Right.
this was another other way you assumed it was, because you missed, like, you left out what they not you left out. Maybe they're not telling the whole story again because it's a little old now.
Right. Right.
But yeah, he violated, in the sports terms. He violated by going to that other side.
Right.
Now with them, like, yo, get out of here, because you got to expect that. Get out of here, the pushing, the snuffing, it's jumping, but it's not, because you violated the team. This is a team thing. You're
Right.
violating. And Obata was good. 13, she's gullible. I mean, nah, if it happened before, it's happened before.
Yeah. Yeah.
Going back
She's
to that old story, it happened before. It wasn't the first time. So
yeah.
she definitely knows, because I'm sure her mother beat on her the first time or the second time or the third time. We don't know how many times this has allegedly happened, but it
Right.
seemed like she worked her way up to a grown man this time. But nah, she gets no pass. I don't think anybody would get, well, beyond you. I don't think anybody's going to give her a pass if they know what went down, allegedly. But yeah, with the well, with all of that, moving on to Carmelo Anthony, he has a new trial. I thought the years, for me personally, I'm like, why y'all giving him 35 years?
Right.
I don't think he deserves 35 years. Now, he does deserve that 20 to 25. Yeah, I mean, you did it, bro. He's 18, 17, 18. Bruh, you are, it's like saying that the 13-year-old didn't know better. Carmelo knew better. He definitely knew better.
Right.
Like, bruh, what are you doing?
Right.
And the bad part to me, the only bad part to me is like, why did it have to be a man of color?
Yeah.
Why? Because even the athletes know better. Athletes know this. Like, we hate them. They are rivals. Why would you go over there? Or we competing with them today. Why are you over there? What are you doing? And then you were by yourself.
But to me, that's like your typical class clown move. You know what I mean?
You playing with fire. What they saying? You smacking a lion and running away. Now when he turned around, you know what I mean? Now it's like, oh no, poor me. No, you don't get that on this network or my New York affiliate network. You will not get me feeling bad for someone who did wrong. I refuse to feel bad for anyone who's done wrong.
Right.
I just can't.
I don't agree with the time that they gave him, and then compared to the time that they gave that Kaysen dude that stabbed that the one dude multiple times.
Right.
You know?
That I didn't agree with that.
You got 10 years.
I didn't agree with the time that they gave Carmelo Anthony. That's the only thing I didn't agree with that. You could have gave him his age, and that'd have been fine with me.
Right.
You 18, do 18 years. You come out, you 36, you a new man. Hopefully you can do something for yourself. But you took a life. You took a life.
Yeah.
And then the family sat there. They took the I don't know if you knew this.
I heard about
they took the money, the GoFundMe money.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Okay, bro. Like,
yeah, that's
all right.
They didn't even spend it on the trial. They didn't spend nothing on that trial.
They didn't spend any. They got a court-appointed lawyer, and he ended up with 35 years. 35. Nah, I don't think he's supposed to get 35. But like I said, bro, I've been on teams. I've never bought a weapon to a game.
Right.
And if we did, it was because we was in a neighborhood, not for the team. It was for the neighborhood we were in because we're visiting. This is for us going back home on the train.
Right.
This ain't for number 55 because I don't like him.
Right.
This ain't for him. This ain't for them. This will never come out. And I will never walk over to number 55 side unless I'm going over there to be stupid. Like, yeah, what? And I'm going to expect to get pushed. I'm going to expect, yo, get out of here. I'm going to expect all of that until I'm off their side of the field.
Right.
So for me, Carmelo Anthony was dead wrong.
Yeah,
He's dead wrong.
He asked for it.
He asked for it. And then he tried to, he wasted his own life. He wasted his own life. Because that could have been avoided. Mm-hmm. Very much so and easily. Yeah.
Actually, the prescription.
Shout out to my man, Obata 56. Follow that man. Write that name down. Remember it. Take a picture. Find that man on Bigo.
He shot 3 black people.
But now he has everybody's doing a pro bono thing for him now. Now he's getting a real legal team, and they're gonna do it again. And for me, all that's gonna do, you're not gonna find information. You're not gonna turn the jurors. You're gonna reduce years.
They did say that there was like footage that was like deleted or tampered with, altered.
That could be. And you got to hope it's that way, because the way I'm looking at it, and I'm looking straight ahead at law and then the law of sports. That's what I'm looking at first.
Right.
I'm looking at that like, bro, why are you here?
And then also I seen that I don't know. This is just somebody's story I saw. It popped up, and they were saying that it was raining, and he went and took cover under their tent.
which is stupid still because you're a track star, bro. You can run to your own tent, and
Yeah.
it's like you playing too much, bro. Because I did hear that too. I heard it was under a tent. That's why I just said area because you hear different things after a while and you don't know which is which. So he was in their area, like I'll just say huddle.
Yeah.
And either way, you don't belong over there. Like even if it's raining, you ran under the take cover in a tent. The only way that's probably they're gonna find that feasible if thunder just struck the field.
Right.
Then it's like, all right, get you know what I mean? Get your ass in here, man.
Yeah.
But as soon as they lighten up, get away from us. You get what I mean? Like, yeah, come on, because it's dangerous. But once we about to run, get away from us. That's but none of that happened. That wasn't the case.
Yeah.
He just was.
He's showing out. He's showing out for it.
He was showing out. Like when you're gonna show out like that, then you gotta expect to get what you're gonna get, and hope it just pushes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Check him out YouTube too, of course. Yo, put up where we can find you, bro. I don't mind doing that. But so he got the new legal team. I don't know what they really trying to. Well, I do know what they should be trying to do. At least get half of that time taken off.
Yeah.
If at least get him a 20. Like if you can't get him to 17 to 15, 15 to 20. There we go.
Right.
Give him different parameters. When he get out, he's still on parole, but at least he's still kind of young.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, he took a life. I'm trying to look at both sides. I'm looking at the dad. The dad and son relationship is like, especially when you get to raise yours, that's like that.
Yeah.
And that man will never see his son again.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah. And from what I heard from Dr. Umar was that the kid Austin leaned into the blade. It was a 3-inch blade, and it only went into him 2 inches.
But your heart is right there.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that's what he got.
Yeah.
And that's another unfortunate situation. Like I am kind of on Austin's side because Austin didn't have a knife. Austin didn't do anything. And it's not his fault that he will not be here to turn 18, 19 years old and go to college.
Right.
It's not his fault. And I don't care what color. Like I said, I don't care about color here. We don't do the color here. It's about right and wrong here.
Right.
Yeah, I don't do that. Like,
yeah.
And if Austin was wrong, or if there was bullying, or they caught him at the bus stop, something like that, and that happened, yeah, Austin, you deserved it, buddy. But it was no bullying. It was a dude doing something that was less than smart. Something less than smart. So hopefully his legal team can at least salvage some sort of victory by getting him a 15 to 20.
Yeah.
A flat 18 years. Something like that. Now, moving on from that one, now we're going to get back to the reason I asked about, we were talking about racism and stuff in the South.
Right.
Nolan Wells. You heard of Nolan Wells? You heard about Nolan Wells?
No, I didn't hear about that.
All right. It's the young man who went to Mississippi. He went on a boat ride in Mississippi, the Gulf of Mississippi, with some friends who happened to be all white.
Right.
Nolan Wells never came home, but all his friends did. They found Nolan Wells 2 days later in a body of water. His friends are trying to say that they left him because he met a girl and stayed behind. His family is saying bull. Yeah.
Did they take his clothes?
I don't believe. I'm gonna pull up the story now because it's hot off the presses. Like this is still fresh, so everything is more accurate than before. All right, let me All right. Nolan Wells. I know he was only there's no autopsy out, but it says Wells. This is just the Google part. I'm gonna read more. Wells, 18 of Ocean Springs, had traveled to Horn Island with high school friends on July 4th, but did not return to the mainland with them. And he was reported missing later that evening, officials have said. A U.S. park ranger found him unalived on July 6th. No autopsy yet, and his mom and dad are I don't like to do it, but I don't know. It's just a horrible coincidence if that is what it is. It is a horrible coincidence. It's you and 4 or 5 of your white friends, and only the dot doesn't come back. It's just that's horrible. The black guy doesn't come back.
It seems suspicious.
That's very suspicious.
Yeah.
And I'm not pointing any fingers at anyone. It's just not a good look at
And
this
it's
time.
crazy because they what you call it? Like I think they came out with a movie. They're coming out with a movie or something like that where the white people are like what you call it, like willing and like black men. You know what I mean? Hanging out and
Right.
stuff, and then they leave them like stranded somewhere. You know, and then like the KKK pretty much pops up and
Yeah.
and like what you call it, like tortures them, and you know what I mean, and do all that nonsense. You know,
Wow.
that sounds like something that's that's a touchy subject right there. You know what I mean? Like that's
And like he said, man, Obata said, that's Mississippi for you. And bro, to keep it 100, I'm scared of Mississippi, bro. I'm gonna keep it. I'm scared of Mississippi.
Yeah.
I'm straight scared of it. Ever since I saw the movie Mississippi Burning, bro, I'm gonna keep it 1,000.
Right.
And then I was watching Godfather of Harlem, and they mentioned because Mississippi Burning was based on a true story. They mentioned that, and it took me back to I'm like 4 states over from Mississippi. They will never see me a day in their life. I don't even want to drive through it. I don't want to drive through it.
Yeah.
Like if I want to get to New Orleans, I'm gonna fly.
Right.
I don't really like Alabama neither,
Yeah.
because these places have not caught up with the times. It doesn't seem like.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah, these places. Yeah, they're not for us
I
at
was out
all.
there- I was out there in Kentucky, and that was right by Indiana, and out there they bad out there too. You know.
Yeah,
It's
it's just once you leave New York, folks, you got to get lucky. You got to do your homework before you leave New York and go sit and settle somewhere.
facts. Yeah.
Yeah, Obata I see that right there. Just got to know where you are. Yeah,
There you
you got to do your homework before you go somewhere.
Facts.
And tell people where you're going.
Because I went to a sundown town. Funny, I went to a sundown town to get my license because it was the only place that was open.
Right. Damn.
But I knew already, my fault. It was a closer appointment because otherwise I'd have had to wait like 6 weeks if I'd have did it in Atlanta or the surrounding area.
Right.
And I found out sundown town. The lady was nice. She was a white woman. She was nice to me. Everybody was nice, but it was like 12 noon. So I wasn't there past 2:00. Just know that I was gone. I was gone. I'm not playing with y'all.
Facts.
But that Mississippi, no. That boy is let me read it because let me see if
That's risky. That's
yeah, and you thinking you're with your friends.
Yeah. You think?
That's the part right there. You thinking you're with your friends.
No.
All right. The 18-year-old Nolan Wells was found in the water just off the northwestern tip of Horn Island, an uninhabited barrier island off the Mississippi Gulf Coast. A National Park Service ranger discovered his remains on July 6th, following the disappearance 2 days earlier. Now, why is it not going to where it was at?
They don't have no autopsy.
Not yet. They have no autopsy yet.
Why is it
But,
taking for the autopsy?
I think one of them kids have a powerful mom, though. I
Mm,
believe. I'm not sure.
that's why.
I'm not sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not. See, I had a better report. I had a It was better when I used my phone. For some reason now, everything didn't pop back up. Oh, hold up. There it goes. Hold up. There it goes.
They're doing two
Why is it not showing everything?
local and one, um, they're doing.
Okay, the family of Nolan Xavier Wells, the 18-year-old Ocean Spring student athlete found unalived on Horn Island this week, has retained nationally renowned civil rights and personal injury attorney Ben Crump.
Mhm.
The family is calling for a thorough and transparent investigation into how Nolan passed.
I heard that.
Nolan traveled. Huh?
I heard that they're doing two autopsies, one in Mississippi and one out of state, outside of Mississippi.
I think I heard that too, but I know they want their own people doing it though. They don't want yeah, because it's something
But
going
that
on.
lady, the powerful lady, you're not gonna go off of their word. You know what I mean?
Right.
But that's a
I'm
conflict
just,
of interest.
Nolan traveled by boat to Horn Island with a group of his friends on Saturday, July 4th to celebrate the holiday. He was last seen on the island around 3 p.m. and did not return with the group, according to the Jackson County Sheriff's Department. His mother reported him missing that night, and local, state, and federal agencies, including the U.S. Coast Guard, the Mississippi Department of Marine Services, and the National Park Service, joined a 2-day search. On the morning of July 6th, the ranger found the body, and an autopsy was scheduled for July 7th. He
Wow.
said, I don't know why there wasn't one yet then. They didn't say anything about it. Jackson County Sheriff John Ledbetter has said the investigation remains active and the cause of Nolan's death has not been determined. Nolan played football at Ocean Springs High and was a wide receiver at Southwest Mississippi Community College. Wow. Where he was set to return for the upcoming season. He would have turned 19 next month. He was only 18.
We played Ole Miss.
No, he didn't play for Ole Miss. He was in Southwest Mississippi Community College.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, potentially could have ended up at Ole Miss. All you need is one great year and transfer over.
Right.
But Attorney Crump and the legal team will conduct an independent review of the circumstances of Nolan's death and will press for a timely release of all records, witness accounts, and autopsy findings. And it says Nolan was a beloved son, teammate, and friend who went out to celebrate the 4th of July and never came home. His family deserves answers. They deserve the truth. We will not rest until every fact about what happened to Nolan on Horn Island is brought into the light, and we call on investigators to pursue this case with the urgency and transparency this family deserves. And that's from the lawyer, Mr. Crump, Attorney Crump. Yeah, that's. And when a kid is done like this, and they're a promising kid, usually they go all out for them.
Right.
Like this kid didn't get in trouble. He wasn't a bad guy. He was a football player and
Right.
went missing
In college.
in college. Yeah, so they're gonna hopefully they don't leave a stone unturned.
I hope not.
Oh, that was a good one. In a sense, just no woman. But that'd be scary if we going back to these times. I don't even know what to say, bro. That's scary right there.
What you call it? That is scary. You know what I mean? Because it would basically be like a civil war in America.
Yeah. And it's like teach your sons, but yeah, you teaching your sons, but these things are happening to people. Like remember the young lady who went to Mexico and all her friends came back, but she didn't.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yo, it's the friends that's doing it. Allegedly, possibly, very much possibly.
There was a girl like way before that, like years back, that she got locked in the freezer or something like that.
I remember the girl that got locked in the freezer.
but she was drunk.
And they tried to say she got drunk and went in there for air or went in there for it's yeah. I remember the girl that got. I think that was in Chicago, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's just you gotta watch the people you hang around with, honestly. You know what I mean? You gotta choose your friends wisely. You know?
Exactly.
That's what
Because
my mom
these
always told me, man.
situations are Nolan Wells. Rest in peace, Nolan Wells, man.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think that kid
19 years old.
I don't think that kid
Right.
deserved that well.
Right. And rest in I forgot what's Austin's last name, if you remember? The one that passed away from Carmelo Anthony.
I'll look it up.
I forgot his last name. But rest in peace to him too. I feel for the dad. It's horrible.
Yeah, it is tough. Austin McCaff.
Oh, Austin Metcalf. Right.
He was only
Yeah, rest in
17.
peace, Austin Metcalf. 17. 17, man. 17. Yo, I just love this sound. You know, I'm gonna do I'm trying to not think about it too tough. So I'm changing subjects for 30 seconds. I just love the sound of I just love that sound. Like I just love that sound. I'm pouring one for these young men, man. That's why I got the hoodie on, bro. That's why I got the hoodie on. You know, they crazy. They be wearing hoodies in the summer. I had to make sure I put the central air on to make sure that I don't pass out with the hoodie on. But this is for the young bulls. I don't like young dudes no more because y'all not too bright. It's not some of y'all fault. Some of y'all is not y'all fault. You're not too bright. But shout out to the young boys, man. Shout out to these young boys passing away. These young boys, man, they going through it. They going through it. They don't have the guidance they're supposed to have. A lot of them don't.
No.
And they're just doing dumb things.
Yeah. I blame the parents. You know what I mean?
You have to.
You have to blame the parents. You know?
Yo, Stilo, you feel me, bro? But that's where it starts. It starts at home. So it's like, who else are we going to blame? That's why I said a lot of them is not their fault. But sometimes you've been taught, sometimes you've made your own decision.
Right.
And that's what I feel about Carmelo Anthony. Whether he came from a single parent home or two parent home, whatever. He's 18 years old. He made his own decision.
Yeah. But I feel like the parents had a little bit something to do like with his influence on, because he felt that like it would be okay to go and do something like that. You know what I mean? And then you look at the parents spending his GoFund money on themselves personally. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shows you that the kind of parenting that he was getting at home. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't really care. They didn't care about him.
That's how it comes off, bro. That is exactly how it comes off to me.
Some kids show out because the lack of attention that they get, and sometimes the only attention they get is when they do something wrong.
That was very good right there, because that's a fact, bro. Like scientifically, psychologically speaking, you right on point, bro. Because kids do things for attention, and Mr. Obata 56 can tell you, because we sit here and we deal with them every day. These children will do things just for the attention, and it gets worse as you get older. As you can see, dude had to go to the sideline of the other team, or wherever it was. I'm just gonna say sideline of the other team to get attention, and didn't get the attention that he wanted.
Yeah.
Or unless that was the attention that he wanted. Like, what did you go over there for? We don't know yet.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it didn't turn out in his favor. You know, on that.
It won't.
Yeah.
But hopefully he get his retrial, and he get the 15 to 20 years.
Yeah.
15 in the can, 5 on parole, and hopefully he learned something in that time. He better be good. They don't even get to graduate high school, like, bruh.
He threw their whole life away.
Yeah, he threw his whole life away. He threw two people's lives away.
Yeah, yeah. Just on the one stupid act.
One stupid act, man. And I remember the father saying, "Let's not make it racial." And the first thing his parents did was make it racial.
Yeah,
Your son killed somebody. Don't matter. Like, your son killed someone. He took a
right,
life.
right,
And it wasn't in a situation where he was defending himself. He was
right.
being stupid.
The problem in the real world.
But I mean,
That's-
I hope
'cause
for the best for everybody.
if you approve that, you know what I mean. You would basically approve that one Israel girl. I mean, not Israel, but where is she from? Ukraine. That Ukrainian
Yeah, the
girl
one on the
got kidnapped
train.
in the bus.
Yeah, I think it was the train.
The train.
Train
Yeah,
or bus. Either way, yeah, she's gone.
you know what I mean. That you justifying that. You saying that that's okay. You
Yeah,
know.
I'm not with any of that. That woman wasn't bothering no one. And then dude was like got arrested like a million times. I mean,
Right.
I can't
14,
remember, but I know it was high double digits.
yeah, 14 times
Like,
before. Yeah, you're supposed to be. You wasn't even supposed to be let out. You know.
right, like, bruh. And that's with the political stuff, but that's for another day.
Yeah.
You got any last words for the folks?
Um. Just be careful out there. You know, like what you call it. Know, do your research on the people you're hanging out with. Do the research on the places that you're going. You know, you can't be too sure nowadays. You can't be too feel too comfortable on just going somewhere freely and not doing your research on it. You know, like this world is changing. You know, it's and like we just gotta be careful out there. You know.
Yeah, I agree with him with that. You got to be careful. Watch the company you keep and the crowd you bring. Uh, Shout out to Nas for that one. But yeah, Carmelo Anthony, you were a fool. I'm sorry, yeah, young and dumb, but that was like very dumb. I'm sorry, I cannot, be that kind of person of color, black person, whatever you want to call me, and sit there and be like, he was railroaded on them years. He got railroaded on them years, but he's supposed to be in prison,
Yeah.
and that's that for an extended time too. 35 years is excessive. You might as well have gave him the needle or the
Right.
chair. Like that's excessive. So either give him what, and then you got the other cases before him. I think the highest number gave was like a 20-year sentence, if that,
Right.
for the same type of case. And he got 35. That's the only area where he's gotten railroaded to me. Like, man, get that boy that 15 to 20. Let him have a coke and a smile and live out his years in jail, prison.
Yeah.
But rest in peace to Austin Metcalf. Once again, condolences to his family. Condolences to Nolan Wells and his family. It's a tough pill to swallow. People of color, you got to keep your head on a swivel. Facts, CeeLo. But we'll be back tomorrow on the Parent Channel in New York. We're gonna be talking about boxing. What time you gonna be available, bro?
Whenever I'm ready, I'm ready whenever. I was
We
thinking
gonna
about like between probably like 8, 9 o'clock.
in the morning.
No, like at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know. All right, so I'm gonna make sure because I know we were going out tomorrow, but we'll be back by then.
Okay.
All right, but we about to get up out of here. We'll be back tomorrow, like I said, on the Parent Channel, Horse Corp Media, New York. This is Horse Corp Media, Georgia. Hit that like, sub, and share button for me. Appreciate you tuning in. This was a fun premiere. Josh, appreciate you for coming through. Definitely can't wait till we get back up tomorrow, back on the old platform.
Right.
And we're gonna have some more fun, man. We're gonna be
Yeah.
talking about Ray J and how he got embarrassed. We're gonna be talking about people who embarrassed themselves. and unfortunate embarrassments by my guy, the Irish guy,
Yeah,
Connor.
man, I got some things to say about that right there.
Mhm.
Got some things to say about that fight. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit back. I saw Ray J's fight, but yeah, I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna watch the Conor McGregor embarrassment because I'm surprised I didn't do it already. I'm so surprised I didn't watch Conor McGregor because I heard it was a knee, and I don't want to see.
It won't take
I
long
don't
to
want to
watch.
see the injury. I don't want
I
to see his
mean,
knee.
you're not gonna see none of that. It's like it's like when a NFL player get injured. You know what I mean? Like all of a sudden, that's what.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, should appreciate. I want to appreciate. I want to give thanks to everybody who tuned in. Hopefully, y'all tune in tomorrow. Hopefully, you had fun. Hopefully, you were informed. Hopefully, you know if you coming to the South, make sure you do your homework. Hopefully next week, man, we could do another Southern Discomfort because I got one involving. I got joints involving police, and I got one with people getting unalived. Like I got a couple joints. Like so. Hopefully next week we'll be back on Horse Court Media, Georgia, and we'll be talking about all these events on the South too that I'm speaking on too.
Right.
So don't think you're gonna come down here and take over or do any of that. You're gonna get left down here fast.
Thanks.
But good night, Josh. Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, bro. Definitely.
Yo, we'll check y'all tomorrow. Horse Court, New York. Y'all be good, man. Good night.
All right. Good night,
Peace
everybody.
out. And thanks again, Josh.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Thank you for having
All
me.
right, bro. No doubt, bro. You have a good night too.
You too.
All right, brother. One.
One.
Who could be all those things? She sounds like a